Okay, guys and girls, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hope you're all well. The bags are a little bit deeper on the ice today. I've just come back from an amazing journey, amazing trip, amazing experience in Rome. That went away with some of the affiliates with inside the business. One of my business partners over here in Marbella, and obviously my girlfriend went from Marbella to Malaga, from Malaga to Rome. And then we did the bare knuckle experience, VVIP, sat next to like Conor McGregor, some amazing fighters in the space, some amazing footballers that I used to look up to. So an amazing few days. And um, for those of you who don't follow me on social media, you may be seeing this and you're hearing this for the first time. I'm going to talk a little bit about something tonight that um, really kind of hit a different level on kind of this afternoon when I got back. So for those of you who've not seen, on Friday, I took a private jet for the very first time. So it was a 16-seater big boy jet from Malaga to Rome. And I just kind of want to share something because up until buying the car, buying the Ferrari, I'd never envisioned jets. I'd never envisioned traveling that way. Yes, I'd envisioned like first class and stuff like that. I've never flown first class. I've done business class, right? So I've been the peasant on the right at the back of the plane, and then I've upgraded to business, but I've never flown first. So I've kind of gone from business to a jet. But this is something that kind of when you start to understand how the brain works and when we dig into this tonight, it really kind of hits home that this is the type of stuff that anyone here can truly achieve. Like what I want you guys to do is on this call right now, there's only a small amount of us, which is fantastic. I want you to write down like what your current top goal is. Like, what is it you truly want to achieve? Is it, and again, you don't have to write it. Is it financial? Is it family? Is it relationships? Is it your job, career? Is it this? Is it that? Like, what is your kind of top thing that you want as a goal right now? What's the first thing that comes into your mind? Because a jet was never ever on my list, right? It was never on my list. But when I got the car, I was like, man, it expanded everything because I'm like, truly, anything that I put my mind to is possible. And for those of you who don't follow me on socials too much, I bought this. I've never bought model planes, ever, never. I bought this. It was 280 quid. I bought a jet because I was like, fucking hell, if I can get a Ferrari, I'll definitely be able to get a jet. So my brain has already expanded from flying economy, which I have no idea, no, that kind of set way of doing. Like I'm not asked. I flew home on, it wasn't Ryanair, it was Iberia or Vueling or something like that. So like I've not become a snob person when it comes to traveling, but this experience has just fucking warped my brain. It's made me realize that people do that just to go see a friend. People do that just to go on holiday. Like the cost of it was eye-watering, right? Stinking. But when I understand now that people are doing this day in, day out, obviously Luke Barnett is my business partner over here in Marbella. He's close friends with Andrew and Tristan. They were on a jet 2 weeks ago, flying to Dubai from Romania. That cost them 180,000 one way. 180,000. So the perception of money is different with every single person. Now, that's why I asked you guys, what is your goal on here right now? Like, what is it you want to achieve? Is it financial? Is it travel? Is it mortgage free, debt free? Is it a better relationship with your grandparents or whatever it is? Is it houses? Is it property? Is it investment? Is it this? Is it that? Because to get there, you have to have a true definition of purpose. I've just started reading this book again. You'll be able to see I bought this again when I was in Organo, right? So I was in Organo Gold, God knows how many years ago, and they partnered with the Napoleon Hill Foundation. So I rebought the book. I have a hard copy of this, and obviously I bought Organo Gold. The first page of this is what my true definition of purpose was. I'm going to read this to you because I was a couple of years out, right? But I dated it and signed it at the bottom. Okay. So this was in 2016, the 19th of January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 19th of July, 2016 was when I must have bought the book and had the book delivered. And it says, I, Bradley Marchant, will have £1 million banked by the 16th of December, 2020. I will do this by sharing our business with as many people as possible and developing myself daily. I will grow as a leader, develop as a friend, a companion, and a business person. I will treat people like family and build a true business. No hype, no bullshit. I wrote that in 2016 with fucking no money to my name. I didn't have a penny to my name. I was struggling in Organo to pay my monthly 450 to get the coffee. It's nearly 10 years ago. I had the vision of making seven figures 10 years ago. So, like some of you who are here, and again, I always say, like Bradley, Bradley, why are we not talking about trading? Trading is buy and sell. It's 0.1%, 1% of what it actually takes to make money. Trading is a value exchange. So if you're here right now and you're not in the position that you want, you're not getting the results that you want, how do you feel when other people win? And I want you guys to write this in the chat. When I just told you, and again, be as honest as you can, when I just told you that I flew private, talked about the Ferrari, talked about this, what was the first emotion that came to your core? Not what you think you want to say, but what was the first thing, right? What was the first thing that came to you? Happy, I want that. Buzzing, excitement, jealous, motivation, motivating me, anger, jammy bastard, love it. How incredible. I can have that too. Motivated. I can get there. I need, well deserved, brilliant, exciting. So, again, for those of you who haven't studied this, Bob Proctor studied this for 58 years. Some of you haven't read the book. This man dedicated his life to the teachings, to the work of this. And I'm going to find a bit in here. Hopefully, I can get to this quick because it was only recently that I reread this part. Look, I literally just reread this, right? This is chapter, let me get to the chapter on this real quick. Chapter 12 of the subconscious mind. Read this, right? When it comes to this, there is seven things that you need to avoid and seven things that you need to focus on. There are seven major positive emotions and seven negative emotions to be avoided. The book is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. The seven major positives are desire, faith, love, sex, enthusiasm, romance, and hope. They're the seven that you should focus on, positive emotions. The seven negative is fear, jealousy, hatred, revenge, greed, superstition, anger. So the reason that some of you are getting the traction that you want is because you're focusing on the positive aspects. So when I talk about things that, I'm experiencing, it's natural based on environment, based on where you are in the world, based on your network, based on people you spend time with, that you will have anger, you will have hatred, you'll have jealousy, you'll have fear. But when we read that list, who here agrees? Most of them come up in trading. Fear. You're jealous of other people's results. You've got hatred towards the markets because it didn't go your way. You're trying to revenge trade. You greedy bastards. You're trying to predict superstition where the market's going to go. And then you get angry when it doesn't. The seven things that you shouldn't focus on, you feel in trading. Trading brings out the worst person in you. It highlights all of the shit that you're not good at. It highlights all of the emotions that you shouldn't, like, you should be regulating. So when I understood the moment that I wrote this in 2016, and I wrote it clear as day, to then have this is my journal. Obviously, I'm not going to go into this too much, but like every day, I have my August goals, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. And every single day, I write in here. Let me go back to this one. Some of them are very vague, some of them are a little bit deep. August last year. I'm so happy and grateful now that I can help my family financially with anything that they need. I spend easily and effortlessly, and the money returns to me in huge increased quantities. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm making six figures a month with ease. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm driving my dream Lamborghini Aventador in baby blue and a Ferrari F8 Spider and a Brabus G-Wagon in matte black. This was last year, right? I've been doing this for years, years. And then on the front side of it, I'll journal a bit deeper. Like if you guys saw one of my first ever journal entries, and I'm going to read a bit of this to you because it's a little I wanted to kind of share some personal stuff tonight because a lot of you see the front end, you see the kind of version of me that I want to portray. But like if you look at my first ever journal entry, let me read this. I'm going to read one of them to you here. This was the 18th of June. Late night journal, 100% raw. And I started, so this is the first ever time I've written out my full feelings on purpose. I was advised to keep on writing until I could no longer keep going. This was difficult as there was parts of my brain that want to hold back certain feelings to try and stop me from revealing any form of emotion. I'm a 31-year old man, and I believe that sometimes I have struggled with over the last few years is truly understanding who Bradley Marchant is. And the more I do this, the more I want to write, and the more I talk about how I feel, the easier this will become, and I will reveal my true, authentic self. I absolutely love what I do every single day. However, there are certain parts of me that feel drained every single day, and I'm not sure why this is. Is it because I'm not fulfilling my potential? Am I chasing money? I think so. I want to get the riches and the lifestyle that I've spoken about for all of these years, but I'm comparing my journey that I am on to other people's around me when I'm not at their level. Wow. Like this is me 5 years ago. I need to become stronger and more consistent. I keep starting things and not fulfilling them. This is not a good personality trait. I know that this is something I need to get better on. But when I look at other parts of my life that I do not, that didn't make sense. But understanding that you've got to look back at this type of stuff, right? This is emotional stuff for me. I've got fucking writing and writing and writing and writing of it, like laying in my bed, crying about shit. People don't talk about that. It's hard. Turning up on a Monday when you've had a shit day all day, you've been in meetings, your phone's getting blasted, the trains aren't hitting. It's difficult to turn up, right? So when you understand that everyone's going through the same shit, everyone's got a different version of what's reality to them. So you watching me right now, there might be certain parts of you that think, fuck you. But trust me, it wasn't like this. Wasn't always like this. Now there is more pressure because I've got to maintain that. I'm getting messages every single day on Instagram saying I've set the bar. The lifestyle that I've made for myself, I've set the bar in the industry when it comes to trading, when it comes to IBs, when it comes to affiliate market, when it comes to network market, when it comes to all of that other stuff. In the industry of network marketing, if you're making 100K a month, you're lauded, right? I'm making some good money and no one fucking knows who I am. But this will all change because I understand fully now who I am. I understand the impact that I want to have. I understand the results that I want to drive because I understand who I am. I don't give a fuck about anyone. Don't take that the wrong way. I have 100% focus on what it is I want to do, my results I want to get, the impact that I want to have, the results that I want to drive. My goal is to have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 clients day trading with us every single day to be the number one affiliate advantage, to be able to build a care home with ease, to be able to build a dog sanctuary so that no other dogs should be laying around. Some of you are too busy thinking and consumed by yourself that you won't get out of your own way to let all the abundance in, right? So when I understand now, like I'm starting to go back to this, I'm going back deep because this is the stuff that once I understood it, it changed my life. I fell off track a little bit. I went a little bit off course. I started doing the wrong things. Like I've not even got out of bed yet. Like seeing the results that are coming in, seeing me ticking off things on my journal, that once were pipe dreams. I envisioned where I was going to be. I literally, I've played this shot. I'm going to show you this. I've played this in my head so many times. Let me just show you this photo. And this might not mean anything to much of you. I've done it. I've envisioned this so many times. Getting off the plane, shaking the pilot's hand, and being like, man, that was a fucking sick flight. I've envisioned that. Traveling around with some of my friends, some of my network, some of my business partners, going on private jets, experiencing it. Like, watch this. This is one for you, by the way. Where is this one? Because this is sick. Look how happy she is, right? On a jet, smoking €1,000 cigar. That is what keeps me going. My mum and dad not having to worry about shit ever. Ring me, they need money, boom. Dad's car breaks down, new one on the drive. Mum wants her whole garage redoing, the kitchen redoing, sorted. Some of you haven't got some of the stuff, the basics in here on point yet. So I think if you guys take the time to actually understand who you are, what do you want? That's why I asked you at the beginning and talk about the feelings that come into it. Because the results that are coming now, they're emotion driven. Yes, the community is going to grow. Yes, I'm going to have the number one affiliate in Vantage. Yes, I'm going to have the biggest community out there. Yes, we're going to have the best when it comes to the educational space and all that other stuff. I already know that. Might not be there right now to some people's extent and expectations of what it is that they want. But I can turn up week in, week out, deliver this type of stuff for hours. I'm going back into the trenches and studying because now I've set myself on a pedestal, I feel. I'm posting on social media, and you almost have to maintain that. So, like when you start to understand in this game that it's you versus you all the time, every single day, there's battles going on up here. You might not understand what's going on. You might not understand why or how. You might feel like you're going around in circles. You might feel like things are going on again and again and again and again and again. And all it is karmic cycles are going on over and over again. The universe is showing you, hey, listen, you've not learned from the last time. You asked this, I gave you an opportunity to break it, you fucked it up. Here's another shithouse problem. Trust me, I've been there. Who feels like their life is going around in a circle? They're getting the same problems over and over again. They're blowing their accounts over and over again. Money's never enough over and over again. Doesn't matter what you do overtime, you get the results, you do this, and you've always got something there. And anyone who's saying no, you're liars. Because I'm telling you right now, my life has changed night and day, and I'm going through that daily. I have battles with myself every single day. I woke up this morning thinking people didn't enjoy the trip. They had 2 days in a €7 million villa in Marbella. We flew to Rome on a private jet, stayed in the best hotel in Rome, flew home. Oh, sorry, the night before, stayed at an €8 million villa in Rome. My brain this morning wakes up and goes, did they enjoy it? I wonder if they enjoyed it. Did they enjoy it? Kate, do you reckon they enjoyed it? Like, Kate, what? I'm like, I'm questioning my life, right? I'm questioning, am I good enough? Some of you don't believe that you're good enough to get the results. Some of you don't believe that you warrant the outcome that you're asking for. So it's easier for you to self-sabotage. It's easy for you to destroy. It's easy for you to over leverage and blow your account because the version of you that wants this is testing you. If I'd have had the level of money that I have now, the success, the this, the that, the other, the car, I would be dead. Trust me. I used to go out Thursday to Sunday weekly, partying. Bradley over here was asking for just a little 10 grand a month. It'll change my life. Universe, please give me that 10 grand a month. The universe was like, nope, you're not ready for that yet. Here's a test. Fail. Keep on your 1K, 2K a month. Here's another test. You're asking for it. Nah, fail. I've been asking for fucking 15 years, right? 15 years. So when people look and go, oh, it's easy for you, Brad, you've got a nice car. It's easy for you, Brad, you're in the sun. It's easy for you, Brad, because you've got XYZ, right? It's easy. Just take that. The subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what it is you're asking it for. So if you say to the universe, like, I don't know, I want to get better at not being good at speaking. So, like, what do you think the brain hears? You're not a good speaker. Correct. So some of you are convoluting the sentences that you're asking for. The brain doesn't know how to compute that. If you want to become the best at XYZ, I'm the best in Spanish. I'm the most fluent person in Spanish. The brain here is fluent in Spanish. Let's go. That's what I'm trying to do now. If it's about business, you have to have clear, definite goals that you want to do. You have to understand who you are. Some of you are asking and going, today I think I'm going to pay my mortgage off. Places a trade, make some money. Oh shit, well maybe I can fucking do this at the same time. Maybe I can pay their mortgage off as well. Maybe I can buy a car. The universe goes, that's not what you asked for. Account gone. Start again. And you're like, oh well, I'm following the trades, I'm getting the results, yada yada yada. But you're not. You're asking for one thing and then being greedy. So, like again, some of you at the beginning, you were talking about how you were having anger towards motivation, yada yada yada, right? When I'm talking about things that's been achieved, jealousy and all that other stuff, it's fine. But go away and journal about that. Because like I'm doing this for the younger version of me. And I want you to understand this. Some of you have been doing this for so long that you've got lost. You don't know who you are anymore. You don't know why you're doing what you're doing anymore, but it's for money. Money for what? You have the same problems when you're earning more money. I'm telling you right now. If you don't work on you, you will still be here. If you're a dickhead, you'll be even bigger dickhead with money. If you've got past traumas that you've blanked over and you've forgot about, they will highlight 10x when you get more money. If there's things that you've got going on inside your own brain that you're not healing, it will 10x the further down the line. It'll come out in a worse form, right? Some of you don't want to hear this type of stuff. Some of you don't want to hear like you have to do the work. Like Kirsten on here, I'm gonna call her out on this. Like she's working hard. Like I don't know too much about what went on in the past, traumas wise, right? But trust me, she's putting in the work. We fight like cat and dog on text, on voice notes. She flips a lid a lot at me. But like now, it's a lot less. She started doing breath work. She started journaling a bit more. She started understanding patterns and habits and traits, things that were triggering her that maybe were nothing to do with me, nothing to do with the trades, nothing to do with the community, nothing to do with anything, really. It was just something that probably maybe, and again, this is generic to everyone, maybe something that once got said when she was younger about X. So, for those of you on here who don't feel like you're good enough, you don't feel like you deserve what you're earning, you don't feel like you deserve to get your goals, get a notepad and pen out and write. And it might be like I opened up with, this is the first time that I've written out my full feelings on paper. I was advised to keep writing until I could no longer keep going. Some of you might have to do this. You lie to yourself over and over again when you're journaling. My first two paragraphs, I was like, that's bullshit. You're lying to yourself. Most of you here are here to grow. You're here to get better. I don't want to teach you guys to become full-time traders. Boring. I want to teach you guys how to have the skill set to make money so you can do whatever you fucking want, whenever you want. Take that money, invest in property. Take that money, buy your parents' house for them. Take that money, build a dog sanctuary. Take that money, I don't know, find a cure for something. I don't know. But when you dig deep into the stuff in here, that's why I asked. Again, it's strange how that came up. The seven positive emotions and seven negative emotions. If you understand it, some of you guys on here don't have the faith yet. You don't have the belief that it's possible yet. And that's okay. I'll be that person for you. I'll show you it's possible. I'll show you the way. I'll show you that you can have truly whatever you want. Because 15 years ago, I was a fucking bum, dropped out of school, dropped out of university, failed college. It took me 3 years. I still think I'm dyslexic to this day because I couldn't read that fucking opening paragraph, right? But guess what? The drive, the dedication, the consistency, the determination, everything else that's come along the way, all the adversity, all the people who said I'd never make it, all the people who didn't believe me, all the people talking shit about me in the past, guess what they're doing? They're watching now and they're my fucking publicity. They're the ones telling other people for me. I've had a person join my business today who's been chatting shit about me for 3 years. Three. Imagine. I don't know the guy. So he's been chatting shit about me to someone else. This person has joined my business. This person never work with. 3 years. So some of you are too scared to take the first selfie video. You're too scared to get in front of the camera. You're too worried about, ooh, what it is that other people will think of me. Who cares? You were sat next to boneheads in school. Who gives a fuck what they think? Who cares? And that is exactly the response what they got. I didn't work with the person who was chatting shit. It was the friend that came in. So like, I'm letting The results do the talking. Most of you on here will know by now. I'll tell you I'm going to do something maybe once, twice at a push. But like now, this was something that never ever came into my head. I never thought about flying on private jets. Never, genuinely. Thought about yachts. I thought about nice cars. I've always journaled about that stuff, but I never ever envisioned jets. So then when it all came into fruition, it was like, wow, this is happening. Shit, let's go. All right then. I'm like, wow, these these people are coming with me. Okay, let's do it. Before you know it, everything else is like, the doggies have already got passports. Don't you worry about that. We had to buy them from Barcelona, so dogs have definitely got passports. They're just here anyway, chilling. But guys, like for the close of this, like I want you guys to feel comfortable asking questions. So like if there's things that you're kind of stuck with or thinking or feeling, or you might have consistent things coming up, like pop them in the chat. If you don't feel comfortable, messaging straight into the group chat, message direct, because like these type of calls, like, I want you guys to go away and have breakthroughs. I want you to feel shit. Like a lot of that makes sense. I'm a spade is a spade, black is black, white is white, male is male, female is a female, right? So like for me, I'm as true as it comes. Some of you might not like my answer. Some of you might not like what I have to say. You might not like what comes out of my mouth, but I will never sugarcoat anything for anyone. Like people always say, Bradley, why do you swear so much? Like I'm thinking, so I don't have time to filter. I don't have time to filter what comes out of my mouth. But this will be a fantastic read for you. For those of you who struggle reading like I do, be the person who listens to it on Audible at the same time. It'll cost you the cost of a book and whatever it costs on Audible. So you can have your headphones in and go. You may as well know right here. Like that's how I am in my head. So like understanding in this that you're your own worst enemy. You're the person that iPhone. Like this is a prime example. There's always people with iPhone who pester me. Change your name and ask me. Like I'm not replying to iPhones. I'm not. The book is called Think and Grow Rich. Um, I have a fear of getting into trades. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The name of the book is Think and Grow Rich. We've got that one hopefully on lock. I'll leave it here for you to print screen or something. It's 4 words, Think and Grow Rich, right? The fear of getting into trade sometimes, and I don't know how to get over that. Like, you need to look at why that is. What is the feeling of fear? Is it money? Is it you being not in control? Is it your personality type? Do you like to be in control? Are you a manager at work? Are you the person who's usually the go-to guy when it comes to XYZ? Is it perfectionism? Is it this, that, and the other? Like you have to really dig deep into why that is. Like the markets will do whatever it wants. So you can't be obsessed or upset with the outcome. So like digging deep into actually what it is that you're thinking or feeling when you press buy or sell. Why is that? Struggling with what friends will say regarding posting about the trading group on my personal IG page. How do you get over that? You post. Who gives a fuck what other people think? Genuinely, who cares? What will they say? Oh, what's that you're doing? Guess what? I'm a full kit wanker in Herbalife. Full kit wanker. I used to wear lime green beanie hat, a lime green hoodie, lime green tracksuit every day. People said to me, "Oh, you'll never make money on that online thing." I qualified for 2 holidays a year. Took my family with me. Made sick money. Changed people's lives. My mates used to take photos and videos of them like pissing on my Herbalife bag and shit like that when they was in school. When they were outside of school, I'd take my shit to them and they'd be like pissing on it and like weird shit. I could be like, oh, maybe this isn't for me. No one actually cares. No one. So when you start to understand that this is like, it's just you, you're the thing that's holding you back in every area, right? The beliefs that you have, the faith that you have in yourself. Like someone says there, like, can I make money from trading? Like, let me show you this 2 seconds. I've hidden my thing. So I said to myself I was gonna cut back on trading a little bit and I didn't. Right? That's the last week. So it depends what you class as good money or real money, you know? That's just under 7 grand since last week, so a month. Sorry, a week. Um, Still not consistent. I think I'm gonna rich. Boom, boom, boom. I'm a very successful trader alongside this. I keep hearing this. Belief. 100% belief and faith. That's why in the word belief is the word lie. You have to lie to yourself every single day. Lie to yourself that you've already got the results that you want. Lie to yourself that you're the best in XYZ. Lie to yourself, you know, about everything. Don't lie to your friends. Don't lie to your loved one. Don't lie to, people that you love and trust. Lie to yourself. Someone just asked me what lot size do I use on this? This will blow your brain for some of you a little bit. So if you guys can see this, 0.15, 0.1, 0.2, 0.1, 0.2, 0.1, 0.15, 0.3s, 0.2s. So some of you are like, oh, Brad, I've got to do 10 standard lots to make money. No, you don't. It's 7 grand trading. Like, and most people have limited, you know, mindset when it comes to stuff. Again, like it blows negativity is contagious, just so you know. Look who you're around. Look at the people that are making money around you. Who's making money? If it's nobody, you need to start doing shit. Start going to places where people are making money. I used to go to five-star hotels with no money in the bank and have a cup of tea in a blazer and get good at shaking hands with people. One person that I met 13 years ago is now my financial advisor. I met him in a hotel, group of 6 people. They all turned up in supercars, nice watches. I was like, man, this guy's seems to be a G. Kept in touch with him. 13 years. Most of you can't keep in touch for 13 days, 13 hours. Some of you aren't consistent enough. Just as the results start to come up and start to show up, you don't show up. So they're like, right, not ready. So the goal with this is for you guys to just become the best versions of yourself, right? I was the person all the time, always trying, always there, always like being the middle person, always introducing, always, doing X, Y, Z, right? Always being the person who's having conversation, always being the person who's trying to introduce other people, always being the person who's like looking out to network with people and become, that middleman. Always the person who's happy, good energy, always turning up. Most of you don't turn up for you. Most of you don't deserve what you're asking for, if I'm gonna be fucking honest. Because the moment that you shift, you defy spiritual law straight away. If you guys don't know what that is yet, go study it. I'm going to start doing some content around this. You're asking for one thing, you do something else. So, like Nish out there has just said, how long until I become profitable? How long till you master yourself? How long till you stop doing the shit that you say that you're not going to do? How long till you stop changing your lot sizes? How long till you stop over leveraging? How long till you stop over gambling? How long till you stop, trying to make £1 million when you can't even be consistent of £5? You want to make £1 million, you want to make 100 grand, you want to make 10K, but you can't be consistent with £100. Why the fuck would the universe, why would the universe give you anything when you can't be consistent with the small little basics? You will squander that as well. It might as well put that into someone else's energy field who's on the right path, who's on the right energy, right? That's it. So some of you are asking, like, Bradley, well, how do I get here? How do I do this? How do I become this? How do I do this? How do I stop blowing my account? Man, if you saw one of my accounts fucking 3, 4 months ago, I lost 380 grand. Those of you at the retreat saw it. Gambling, degenerates. Some of you are pissed off when you lose £3.80, and it's fine. But if you understand why, understand the emotion that's behind it, you're asking for X, Y, Z, but you don't show up as the person who wants that. Who here, honestly, hand on heart, shows up 100% every single day as the person that they want to be? With the type of energy, the type of money that they want in the bank account, the type of results that they want to get every single day and doesn't violate. Because I don't. I still have a little wobble every now and again. My energy feels a little bit off, right? So if you understand that the stuff that you're asking for, you're not showing up. So like you're asking for things, you're wanting things, but you're breaking spiritual law every single day. So the universe is like, what's the point? Hello? Not giving this person anything. Like it sounds so cliche, but once you understand scripture, life and death is in the power of the tongue. So happy and grateful now that I am. You start doing scripture, you start writing things out, write the vision, make it plain so he who sees can run. You're writing this out saying, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm making 1 million per year. Whilst the stuff that comes out of your mouth is like, fucking hell, the bill just come out. I'm so broke, got no cash in the bank. You're writing down something and then you're lying at the same time. You're like, oh man, I'm can't wait till I make 100 grand. But then you look in your bank and you're like, man, I'm so broke. It's like when you're trying to get into shape. When you're losing weight or you're trying to lose weight and you look at yourself and call yourself a fat bastard. Yeah, you are. Katie has to check me on that all the time. Call myself a fat cunt sometimes. And she's like, Brad, come on. You're not. I'm like, I know I'm not. She's like, well, so stop saying it then. And then a couple of days later, of positive, and I feel, wow. Like even on tonight's call, I'm like, this top looks good on me. The creases are in the right place. My shoulders look good. Like, feel good. Energy's high. But some of you will look at yourselves, you'll be like, oh man, I'm so fat, I'm so broke, I've got no money, life isn't good. My friends, they might hate me if I post something about my business. So you end up being this little lonely, fucking measly person just sitting on your sofa watching Emmerdale and Coronation Street and watching soaps and Netflix, watching the world go by. hoping that life changes. Fuck me. Get up and do something. Go to the gym, get active, go walking, be around people, play paddle, go play golf, start a chess club, go to a run club, do something that introduces you to people that want to be like you. And guess what? You start hanging out with people who, oh my God, you like running as well? Well, yeah, we're at a run club. Right. Oh, do you want to become friends? Do you want to go for a coffee? Oh, sweet. That was two of you. Go play paddle. It has to be four. Some people make it so difficult to do shit. Find something you enjoy. Be around others who also enjoy it. Come together. Go. Simple. Now, anyway, I used to struggle. I used to struggle with shit like that. So I'm just saying this how it is now. I was the person, however, don't worry. I used to go to all the events. I used to go to the golf. I used to play shit all the time. But like some of you, you're not willing to get uncomfortable. You're not willing to get out your own way. You're not willing, to do all this other stuff. Like some of you on here are saying that this is a call that's going to change your life, and you're having like awakenings. Someone's put on the chat like, but go away and take action on that. After this, go listen to the audiobook. After this, go journal, go write down stuff. Most of you won't do it. You turn up on a Mondays and you talk about the same shit that you did last Monday with no action. Sharon's bought it from eBay. That's a blast from the past. I've not heard eBay in absolutely ages. I'd have gone Amazon myself personally. Um, feel like, and again, this is the type of stuff here. If this has impact, like these calls aren't just about trading. Like share this with people that are also like maybe lost, delusional. Like I'm a delusional human being. I genuinely believe in 18 months I will buy this. 18 months. I've just said that for the first time. So I'm going to clip this and send this to my editors. 18 months, I will buy a jet. Don't know why 18 months, but it just came out my mouth, so it felt good. Yeah, the book's by Napoleon Hill, right? So understanding that everything starts up here. I talk about this all the time. You can cut off my arms, my legs, my limbs, everything like that. But you'll never be able to tell me why this does what it does. You can tell me why my fingers do this because the tendons and the ligaments and this and that. You can tell me why my knee bends how it does, why my heart beats how it does to pump blood around, yada yada yada. But you can't tell me why I think how I think. So what if this is the key to everything? And we're just in a physical body now with so much knowledge, the ability to do anything. You're almost in your own video game. That's how I feel. I'm in my own video game. I'll do what the fuck I want. So you need to have that mentality that you will do whatever the fuck you want, whenever you want. Have that mentality. Watch how life changes. I'm not saying go and start robbing banks and doing weird shit. But if you have that abundance mindset where like everything that I ask for comes to me. So when I buy the Ferrari, it's like, of course, why would it not? When I have the jet experience, well, of course, why would it not? When I start to look at my income increasing, well, of course, why would it not? I'm my own video game. I'm the first player. Some of you are in life and you're a fucking character in another scene. You're not even the main character in your own life. Who here, honestly, hand on heart, feels that? They're just living. They're not even living, they're just existing, stumbling through life, bumbling away, not having the breakthroughs that they want, not having the results that they want, just existing to pay the bills, living somewhere that you don't even fucking like, in a neighborhood you wouldn't want to be in, surrounded by people you hate, shit neighbors. Won't spend 10 quid on a book. Won't spend £8 on Audible because it costs money. Of course it does. There has to be an exchange if you want the results. I could go on for fucking months about this type of stuff. I'm sweating, the air conditioning's not on, and I've been going nearly an hour. So, guys, hopefully you all got some value from this. I just kind of basically come on here, reiterate exactly what it is that I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, some of the stuff that's helped me, motivated me. I just shared Out of Think and Grow Rich from 2016. I shared my first ever journal diary. I shared with you my fucking stuff that I was putting in my journal, my jet, everything. Most people won't take action. They won't even open the book. So, guys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you tuning in as per usual. Hopefully, you got some good value from it. If you didn't, probably see you next week and you'll take the same information again and not apply it. But yeah, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Good night. That was cheesy. Bye.